Psious Toolsuite is a mobile-based virtual reality kit with a web platform for mental health care practitioners. From a tablet or desktop computer, a practitioner can access the web platform anywhere there is internet access. He or she can start a session from the library of preset scenes to expose the patient to a three-dimensional world specific to the patient's disorder. Once the session is set up, the therapist only needs to slip a mobile device into the goggles and prepare a patient for the virtual experience. When the patient is ready and wearing the 3D goggles, the therapist can start the exposure therapy by just clicking on the platform. The therapist is able to see what the patient sees, audibly interact with the patient, save notes on the platform, and control the experience by adding or adjusting stimuli in the virtual environment. With subjective measurements, the professional can assess the level of anxiety on a 100-point scale. Over time, these values will create a graph to show the patient's progression. If the professional feels that the patient is too anxious, he or she can pause the simulation to administer another technique to help the patient regain control and then continue with the simulation as normal. Once the therapist ends the simulation, the platform provides a summary report with the timeline of each action the professional chose during the session. This report allows professionals to identify which actions affected the patient most dramatically. Virtual reality exposure therapy has been in practice since the early 1990s and has demonstrated more efficacy and more efficiency than traditional exposure therapies. Psious virtual reality scenarios are designed according to the needs of psychologists to be effective for clinical use in the treatment of anxiety disorders, addictions, and relaxation techniques. We have achieved a high level of realism with mobile device hardware, making Psious affordable and easy to use. The web platform has been designed to be easy and intuitive to use. It's as simple as an app and as powerful as a patient management software. Starting from a preset sequence of scenes, the therapist can set up many variables to create a unique scenario for each patient's needs. Psious offers total control of the stimuli to personalize the exposure session.
President John F. Kennedy. After yesterday's Medal of Freedom ceremony, Presidents Obama and Clinton, along with First Lady Michelle Obama, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton visited Arlington National Cemetery. They placed a wreath with a funeral flame that marks President Kennedy's gravesite.
See, control, and take notes of what the patient experiences during each session. Psious allows the professional to control the duration, repetition, and intensity of the exposure therapy to increase the effectiveness of the treatments.